We can always snooze in an extra 5, but we'll probably just do 10.
Okay.
Like I said, see how you can change a few things.
Yeah, there's a few changes.
No, you're good. Do what you want to do.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, I guess you bump it a little bit over the thing. Alright, feels alright.
Yeah, I've got to get this side right. What I've noticed. You do a lot more with your hands, a lot more movement out here. Where I'm trying to do all this. So I'm trying to do.
I feel like at this range I'm a lot stiffer. And I'm like, my head doesn't move as much when I'm out here.
Yeah.
So I actually see what you're going for. Right. If I lean too much this way to spread my weight, it's hard to get back that side. So I'm trying to stay a bit more in the middle. And I'm willing to make it more. I still have a bit of a range, but I am very stiff as I go.
Yeah.
The closer I get, the higher it gets, and the more I start to get around. So it's more in the medium range for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way, because I feel like if I do too much of this, it's too tight and it makes people back away. So I'm like, whilst I'm in the long range, I am a bit more open, so I want to fight more forward.
Yeah.
And it gives you a bigger opening and it makes it slow and you can read it better because it's big movement. So it makes you feel like you can read it, which makes you feel comfortable. But if I got put under danger or pressure, I would tighten and that sort of thing.
Yeah, but I've been watching these little bits of
It's fine. And then I'll actually open and start doing wide stuff. Yeah.
I think I was trying to just use my hands.
You've been doing better at going to 45 on the footwork instead of too narrow.
Yeah. I won't be using that. I don't read that.
I got your head into it, but that was good. Like almost like seating carried my attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
How does this feel now? It's a bit more open.
It looks open, but I can't tell what you're planning. Like, so am I attempted, but I'm not getting like alert signals to back off. It's actually inviting me in.
Right.
Which is good.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I've been slowly coming closer with my feet.
Yeah, I could feel you closer.
Yeah. It's because I feel comfortable coming closer,
right,
which is good. Yeah. But I don't know what you've changed fully, but I could tell it's different. It's less dancey, less flowy.
Yeah.
You got a little bit more broken rhythm. You're still bringing it back up when you need to, but you're leaving the window open longer, which is making me just come forward. And it's making me do it without like planning or thinking much. It's just making me naturally come after you, which is good, I think.
Yeah.
I'm being wary of not walking in on something like that.
Yeah.
But it's even after doing it, it still looks like you're open. Like even if I do that, when you go back, you're not going straight back and moving tight. So then it makes me go, oh, maybe I can follow, and then you'll do a little spine and retractor. And like, you're holding the defense back a little bit longer, and it's really making the timing better for you. I'm trying to do a little bit more of the disparity where I don't like flinch, react, and like whip and like go far. When you go for something, I'm going, can I just get off the line a little bit? And then that way it makes you want to chase a little bit more as well. And then maybe I can go for something. Once again, if I can hold some of the defense and offense back a bit, then we'll get a little bit closer and commit to each other. Yeah. just your arm.
Yeah. Still don't need it.
Yeah, that was so close to your neck.
Yeah.
It's a bit, because you're keeping it tight now, there's a little bit further out, it would have knocked it aside and hit you. But because you're tighter, it's in a lower section and I can't power through.
I've got
So
this.
like, that one there, I almost ripped the tip in. But because you retracted this, it was tight enough I couldn't move it. Like before I was almost going like here and just getting stuff. I can't get that now. I think it's just the adjustment you make from there to there. But it's good, you're still baiting. You're laying it down, you're not dropping it like this. You're just kind of pointing it away.
I was always hiding on the neck completely.
Yeah.
But that was getting easy to rip stuff, like especially the single hand.
And your
stuff.
hands were starting to get hit because they were in that spot.
So I'm trying to do more rooftop.
No, the rooftop's good because it gets your hands out of the way and it kind of makes your feet attached. Yeah. It's looking good.
Yeah. This side.
Manos is the lack of flexibility. You know what, that is good to go back to the roof block after that one. You did a roof block first, then you did the attack at me. I did this, but then you brought it back to your roots. And that's what made that come in. When you went back to your roof block, that would have gone over again. Right. Yeah, just once again, just subtle, but like, that's why. Yeah. Once again, I think it's mostly for you when you exit. So whatever your last move should probably be a roof block. Yeah, exactly. Because once again, as I felt you retract, I've gone, here, as you pull backwards and followed it. But if you, as you're exiting with your feet, pull it up high, I'll be fine. And then I'm going to have to get off the line and just continues the counters. Yeah. Everything else broken rhythm-wise is looking nice. That's good you got my hand there. And you don't look like you're favouring a side. You're not like detrimentally going forward or backwards. You're staying in range, but you're not like driving in and getting impaled.
Yeah, it's just this side.
Yeah, doesn't
This
feel as
side,
good.
I know I can strike.
Yeah.
I know I can come around.
But it's the follow-up defense that doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
It's
No,
I know what you mean.
down here.
Because it's
That
it's the bag sack thrust side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I go here, bang, and then you'd almost have to shift your right foot out to get that side, or back into that side. Because if I've gone here, bang, and you dodge yours, it's almost like a spine. And then as you go for mine, it's another spine, but it's more on the feet again.
Yeah.
So it's like a spine on that side, but this side is just a roof block. You can do a spine as well, but this side, the roof block and the roll doesn't feel that good.
No.
Unless I'm like lunge stepping in, but that's an entry, and it's too slow for this situation.
But, and I didn't want to just do spines.
I think I said this to you last time. That if someone's caught you out where you've gone like roof block, and they've tried to go under and do like that, at that point do a spine because it's the faster response. And from there you can come into it. Yeah. Okay. So if I go here, and and then just pull that back spine wise, but keep that pointed at me. So you have to step out with your right foot and like point that across.
Okay, because I've gone like that, so more pressure's on.
Yeah, as this comes in. Yeah, exactly. But bring this up to here with your hands. Yeah, exactly.
Right, okay.
Just go on there and almost bring it to that side of your neck.
Right.
So like that's where it feels weird, and I'm bringing it to the left side of my neck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And like it's not fully pointed at you, but at least it's like over your shoulder enough that if I step, it's going in. Yeah, and here I don't really want to extend. I probably will just step.
Yeah, it's not tight enough.
That's it, because if I go here, that's way better. Because see how it's like pointing over my shoulder then?
Yeah.
Now, even if you don't extend your hands and you just took a step, that's going to hit me in the throat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's now lined up exactly.
Okay.
And if I start to turn to chase you, it's easy for you to roll now behind it because this is almost forward. That's why the tip has to be forward.
Yeah.
Because like it's good if you can just step in and impale, but if I just lash out again, I've gone here, deflect, hit this, it's going to go over and then I'm going to die. Right? Exactly.
Okay.
Do you want to snooze for another 5 and then?
Yeah,
cool. It's feeling good though. You're definitely doing a bit more of the broken rhythm. I still could probably vary the speeds a little bit.
Yeah.
Like for myself too. Should do a bit more of the toes.
Also, I don't want to just do spines here because that'll be obvious again.
Yeah.
I know you can come around or you can just aim straight.
Yeah.
You can sort of forward.
Yeah, that's
it.
it.
I was trying to mix it
A
up.
lot
when I got
of time
to that.
I'll like fall forward with this not aimed at you.
Yeah.
Where I'll like do an attack out here and almost I see how like it's pointed kind of away and I've come forward and as you go for the gap I know that I can move off and that's going to go in. But this is pointed already.
Oh yeah.
And you wouldn't be able to go for the whole.
Yeah.
So I have to like leave it for bait. That's what I'm saying. Hold the defense back just a little. Okay. It's a fine line between timing it right and just getting hit. Yeah. I was already doing a bit of the disparity. I'm going to add a bit more of the toes with the wider footwork and the tight openings. Like we keep returning here, but wider feet and the short arms. Play with the speeds a bit. That's my goal. You make sure you're still doing a lot of roof blocks. The slow ones, Jane, because once again, you don't see a loading and it just floats.
I thought I could do that.
You're all good, you're all good.
Waited too long. Well done. Don't want to rely on that.
Your footwork saves you on that.
Now I'm starting to wade too much.
Yeah, I say be careful of the tip.
Yeah, I've just got
You want to intentionally bait it, but if you start moving, I can time.
Yeah, I've got to bring it high.
Yeah. That was a slip, but I was like, can I use it?
Staying here.
I was just thinking, I'm like, you can read this well, and you get off the line with this. But I was thinking, I'm like, but nearly every time after this, you try to come attack.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I instead did a fake and faked this,
I'm
to
going
a
to try
load,
to
I was going to say, I'm like, I think you're going to think that was the last attack. There's a low time, but one of the last ones.
Yeah.
I'm just rotating counters a little.
Yeah, good. You do your stuff, I'll work on mine.
But your footwork's looking really nice.
Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to work on today.
Yeah. Your openings are pretty tight as well. That last one, the footwork just saved me naturally. You're like, I'll just pivot off the line, and as it happens, something goes past you, and you're like, oh, that was nicely.
Well, we sort of said, don't do single shots.
Yeah.
I'm trying them out.
Yeah. No, I don't mind if you do it occasionally. You just gotta be careful that that doesn't become the pattern, because then they'll change it on you.
Yeah, because it could get caught out.
I still want them trying to throw more than me.
Yeah.
Because it means they're constantly opening themselves.
Right.
But that's required on me. Leaving openings for them, not being too flinchy towards them, and actually being physically close enough with the feet for them to go for something.
Okay.
And then me not loading too much off their first few moves because that will scare them away.
Yeah.
So even like Tom Flynn wasn't throwing it, but if someone did an attack at him, he was baiting.
Yeah.
He'd go here and and then all of a sudden like as that just come up and throw it. So even if he didn't throw it, he's like, I didn't throw it, mate, but you look like you're about to nail it.
Okay.
No, that's all they see. But like you look at him, you're not telegraphing that a lot.
Alright, well, see how it goes for sheep.
Yeah, easy.
I want to mix it there.
Yeah, okay. No, once again, mate, I feel like you've added it really well together lately. You're understanding the psychology of it, and you've really tightened your defenses up. It's letting you play with a lot of ranges. Cheers, man.